Let's walk through some of the different FE exam study tools. So starting off first, you have School of PE, which is what I use to study for the PE. Now, in my personal opinion, I think it's very expensive. I do not think that you need to be paying $800 something for 4 months, nor do I even think that you need 4 months to study. However, what I will say the use case for School of PE is for people that have been out of school for a long period of time, and definitely the people that might have struggled in multiple topics during their school career. But personally, I think that if you have paid attention at all in college, and even if you're a year out, I just think $800 is really, really steep for what you need. What I did like about School of PE, it would actually simulate the practice exam, which I found very helpful. A second option is Prep FE. So I think that this is more of the affordable option. You also don't need all of those different lectures. Again, I just think lectures are a waste of time unless you're like 5-10 years out of school and you just seem to have forgotten everything there is to know about engineering. But I think Prep FE actually makes more sense for someone that just needs a whole bunch of exam problems, interactive practice exams. I mean, at the end of the day, when you're taking this test, it's all about solving the problem within the given time frame. So the more that you can practice problems under a timed pressure, the more that you will be prepared for this exam. That's why I give my stamp of approval for Prep FE. I think that this is reasonably priced because you're going to be spending this much anyway on your practice booklets and little Amazon booklets that I'm about to show. All right, the third thing that you can do to just be the cheap option, and I'm putting cheap in quotes because this price has spiked. So there is a interactive practice exam online that you can get directly from NCES, but now it's $50. It used to be $30. So back when I studied for the FE, all I did was get one of these reference books here, and then I went directly on Amazon and I just found the most popular civil prep exam booklet, one that had a whole bunch of problems and solutions. And that's all I use to study for the FE exam. I think that is a solution, but if you're looking at it, $50 practice exam from NCES and then another $40 to $50, that's about $100. While the Prep FE was anywhere between the $70 and $90. So I think this does serve as a good use case for people that just need access to a bunch of problems. Last but not least, I get a million comments from people saying that all you need is Mr. Mark Matson. So this is free pub for you, Mark. I never knew about your stuff until a whole bunch of people started commenting on my stuff. So apparently, if you follow each of these videos day by day, weekend by weekend, you'll be able to pass the FE exam. Apparently, that's just what people say. Hope this helps.